it's Sarah. It's June 4th today. It's currently 2:20 p.m. I've been at uni all day just studying. I got here around 9:30ish and I've just been studying for exams, and I just heated up my lunch. Decided to eat it outside to get some like fresh air and stuff to clear my mind because I'm feeling a bit sleepy in the library. I thought we could have a chat. So this semester I have 4 exams. So I had 3 subjects, but one of them was split into 2, so we have 2 exams for that. So altogether there's 4. They're pretty close together. The first one's on June 13th, then June 17, 18, and then 20. So I'm a little bit stressed out, but I think if I manage my time properly, I can get it all done. So today I did a practice exam and I've knocked out some handwritten notes. I'm going to try and knock out at least 2 weeks worth of content per subject. Just because I have work during the weekends as well, so I can't study on Saturday, Sunday, Monday or Fridays. Well, I can, but I don't have as much time. I'm going to finish off my lunch and update you guys later. Hi, it's Sarah, and today is the next day. It's June 5th. It's 10:30 at the moment. I just got to the library because I woke up a bit late. Not gonna lie, I stayed up till 1 a.m. because I was waiting for BTS Jin to drop his new song. And it was worth it. It was worth it. It was a really good song. So today on my agenda, I'm gonna be finishing up some extra revision. Yesterday I didn't really do as much as I wanted to, but I'm hoping today, because I have this private study room that I booked at a library, that I'll get more stuff done. So let's get into it. So I've been studying for about an hour now and I kind of want to take a break, so I thought I'd relax a bit and chat. So last night I stayed up till 1 a.m. to catch the drop of Jin's new song for Festa season, and it was really good. When I read the translations this morning, I kind of felt sad though because it's all about his pets, and I know recently he lost some of his sugar gliders, which is pretty sad. I felt really bad for him because obviously he can't be around them a lot because he's working and he's on tour and stuff. But I'm really proud of him, and everyone on the timeline on Twitter is supporting him and hyping him up, and he really deserves it. I feel like he's pretty underappreciated, to be honest. So in terms of uni stuff, I'm kind of behind schedule. I've only really been revising for 1 subject because that's my first exam, but I actually have 3 exams in the space of 4 days in the second week of exams. So I really need to get going and study for those. So today I'm going to smash out 4 weeks of content for 2 subjects. Let's see how that goes. I'll update you guys later. So I'm back, and today is Tuesday, June 11th, and it's currently around 10:30. So I haven't filmed in a week because at the end of the week I just met up with some friends and I went over some past exam questions, and I'm kind of shy to film in front of them, so I didn't film. And then I just had work all through Friday till Monday, so I'm back today. And I'm planning on studying for one of my subjects and knocking out 8 weeks of content for that, because I want to be, like, my plan in my head is to be like ready for the exam a week before the exam is going to happen. And today is Tuesday and my exam for this subject is in exactly a week on Tuesday the 18th. So I really have to get going and finish off 8 weeks of content, so let's do it. Okay, so I've been studying for a while now, so I think I'm going to take a break and kind of talk about how I study. So during the semester, before lectures and like tutorials and things like that, we have like pre-work and pre-reading that we have to do. So when I'm doing that, I'll type up my notes on my laptop, and then before in-semester exams or like mid-semester exams or quizzes and stuff during the semester, I'll like handwrite my notes in a notebook like this. So an example, some of my notes, things like that. And then before the actual exam, I'll reread through my handwritten notes in the notebook, and then condense them into like a smaller book like this, just so that the notes are more like condensed, I don't know, like, so that it's more of the actual important bits that I need to know rather than just like everything. And then obviously I do like practice exams and practice questions and stuff, and I go through things with my friends. I don't know if that's like the smartest way to study, but like it's what I do and it gets me through. So I'm too lazy to try like new ways as well. Like I've watched other people's videos on like note taking and how they like space it out, but like I feel like that's so much effort. I just write everything in one slide. It only works for me, so I guess I'll just keep going with that. So in terms of for the rest of today, I kind of want to finish this whole subject's worth of content. Like I know that might not really be realistic, but I'm gonna try and get it done. I'll see how that goes. And I also want to time myself with the practice exam. So this semester all my exams are e-exams, so it's like you bring your own laptop and then you download this file and you just basically type your answers for everything. I'm going to time myself typing up the answers to a practice exam and see how I go like time wise and things like that, how I feel for my exam that's in a couple of days on Thursday. So today's Tuesday, so like in 2 days. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll see how much I can get done. I'll catch up with you guys later. So I'm back. It's the next day now. It's June 12th, Wednesday, June 12th, and my first exam is tomorrow. And I gotta say, I'm kind of proud of myself because yesterday I actually did manage to finish all 8 weeks of content like I planned to. The only thing I didn't do was time myself doing the practice exam, which I kind of regret because now I only have today to do that. Like I've already answered all the practice exam questions before, but I've never done it in like a full length like run through type of thing. So I'm definitely going to do that today. That's my plan for today, is to run through the exam like kind of relaxed in the first go, and then go through the answers and see what I need to improve on and correct it a bit. And then the second thing I'm going to do is then time myself, give myself the 20-minute reading time and then the 2 hours writing time, and see how I go. If I'm rushed for time or things like that, just so that I can know what I need to do tomorrow in the exam a bit better. So yeah, let's see how I go with that. I've got a lot to do, so let's do it. Okay, so I managed to go through the exam one full time, so I've answered all the questions and it was okay, it wasn't too bad. That's kind of because I've already done this exam before, so I know what to expect. I already know what the questions are, but it was okay. I could answer it fully. I think it was pretty good, so I'm not too nervous for the exam tomorrow. Normally I'm really stressed out, but I feel like this time around I've been pretty organized and I've spaced out my studying and timed it out so that I've been finished with this subject for a week now, basically. So today is kind of just a revision day, just to go over the little things and to go through the practice exams again. So I think I'll be okay for tomorrow. I'm not too worried. We'll see though, we'll see. I don't want to jinx myself. But I honestly just can't wait for exams to be over. My last exam is on June 20th, so I still have about a week and a half to do study and to get on the grind. I have a whole list of dramas and TV shows and stuff that I want to watch once exams are over, because during semester I've been trying to be good and control myself and not watch anything and be focused on school and stuff. But of course every day I still watch YouTube, so I don't know what that says about me, but yeah. Some YouTubers that I've been watching a lot recently is Brittany Lee. She's an Australian YouTuber as well. And she's from Sydney, I think, but she's younger than me and she's first year uni, so I like watching her videos. She's really cute. And Hannah Lee as well. She's from America, I'm pretty sure, and she's American Korean. And she does lifestyle and fashion videos. And Q2 Hard as well. They're twins who do fashion videos, and I really like their style. Who else? I've been watching Joanna Cedia. She's this Canadian comedy channel, I guess, and she's in high school. I'm pretty sure she's in high school, and she just does really relatable videos, and I really like her. And of course I've got to watch my family vlogs. I've been watching It's Judy's Life since I was in year 10, so for 5 years now I've been watching her, and I've been watching her kids grow up, and I feel like they're my little sisters, and it's kind of weird, but that's how I feel. But yeah, that's enough talking. I should get back to studying. So I'll catch up with you guys later. Hi, so I'm back. It's another week later, and since the last time I checked in, I've done 3 exams. So I had one last Thursday, one on this Monday, and then on Tuesday. So today's currently Wednesday, the 19th of June. It's 20 past 11. So I booked this study room for 11 till 1 o'clock. So I have 2 hours to get some work done. So let's do a little recap of the exams that I just had. So for the first exam, it was the E-exam. So all my exams are E-exams. So I thought because it's typing, it'd be kind of chill. I didn't have to rush or anything, because obviously typing is faster than writing. But actually I was quite short on time in the first exam. Like I managed to finish everything right on the dot and edit a tiny bit, but normally I like to finish and have at least like 20 to 30 minutes to go through the exam again, to edit my answers and to read them again just to see if everything is okay or if I want to add stuff. But I didn't get a chance to do that this time, which is kind of a bummer because I feel like when you go back to read your answers, you kind of have a second chance at it, I guess, and you get to add a lot of things that you missed the first time. So it's okay though. I still think I did alright. It wasn't too bad. There wasn't anything that I was really shocked when I read the question, so that's a good sign, I guess. And then for exam number 2, which was on Monday, time-wise, this one was a lot better. I did manage to have around 30-35 minutes left over at the end to go through the answers again and see what I missed and add stuff. But then the content was a little bit harder for this exam. It was more technical, so I had to like go into detail a bit more about mechanisms of things and stuff like that. So the questions were a little bit harder. There were a few points where I had to think a bit more, think back to what I read in my notes and stuff. But it was okay. I could still answer everything pretty well, and I think it was okay. I hope. And then for the exam from yesterday, it was kind of that subject. You know, everyone has that one subject where no one really studies that hard for, and like you still manage to pass and do well. That's that subject for me. So I didn't study as hard for that as I have for my other subjects, but I still put in quite a fair bit of effort. But in that exam, there were a few little things that I wasn't really sure about, and I had to leave blank. But they were only worth like half a mark, so I'm not too stressed about that. But otherwise, it was still a pretty good exam. And time-wise for that one, it was okay as well. I actually had around 40 minutes to go through everything again. So that one had actually multiple choice and short answer. My first 2 exams were all short answer, so I like timed myself to do short answer first because I know obviously it takes longer and I want to put all my answers in detail, and then I went back to do multiple choice. So I think that was a good strategy and it worked out pretty well for me because I ended up having a lot of time to spare. So yeah, my last exam is actually tomorrow, so I'm really excited. So today on my to-do list is just to revise for that and get everything done. I'm going to read through my mini notes that I've shown you guys before, and I'm going to highlight some stuff. I've already started a little bit. I'm going to read through that and make some tabs in this book because we're allowed to bring this book into the exam. So I'm going to tab some important pages so it's easier for me to find when I'm in the exam. And then I'm going to do a practice exam paper to test my knowledge and whatnot, and then call it a day and go home and rest for tomorrow. So I'm going to get started and I'll update you guys in a bit. Okay, so I've been studying for a while now, and I thought this is probably going to be the last time that I'm going to film because tomorrow's my last exam, so I'm not going to be coming to the library or anything or studying for like a month because I have the whole month of July off. So I thought I'd kind of do a recap of this exam season. So some tips that I have for my future self for future exam times is come to the library. It actually helped a lot. Normally, like before, I would study at home, and I feel like studying at home is such a distraction. Like you're in your pajamas, you're like near your bed, and there's like all this stuff around you that is gonna be distracting. So coming to the library and being around other people who are also studying kind of motivates me and makes me feel like, I gotta match them. I have to study and be smart like them. So I feel like coming to the library is really good, and it's also like super quiet. At home there's people to disturb you and talk to you, but here at the library you're pretty much by yourself in the silent study area or in the study room that I've been booking. So it's pretty good. I really like coming to the library. Another thing is like study ahead of time. So this time I actually did pretty well, I reckon, in terms of time management. I've been ready for most of my exams a week before the actual exam, and then I'll move on to other things and then come back to that subject like a couple days or like a day before the exam, just do a quick review and do some practice questions, and I find that that really helps, and it's a lot like smarter time wise. And I'd also say bring snacks, because I'm studying at the library. Obviously I don't have like all this food that I do at home, so like I get hungry, so it's good to bring lots of snacks to stay motivated and to be energized with food. Another thing I'd say is give yourself breaks. So studying for a long time, you can feel like burnt out and like tired and like unmotivated. So like after like finishing one topic or two topics, something like that, give yourself like a 10-15 minute break, watch some YouTube, go through Instagram, whatever, and give yourself a break just to like restart, I guess, to be refreshed and then get back into it. So that's some of my tips that I've like gathered from this exam season. I hope that other exam seasons go well for you and that the rest of the school year goes smoothly. And yeah, so I'm signing off, hoping tomorrow goes well for me and that my results are good for all the other exams as well. And I'll see you guys later.